At death, the energy that has kept us alive leaves us as heat and entropy. I believe that this dissipation of energy at the end of life is equivalent to the breaking of a wave.
If you've ever seen the moment of death, it's a very strange thing. 1 minute, there's an energy there, and then it's gone. Nothing else has changed, and yet everything has changed. Because the energy that was that person has moved on.
It's easier to consider death as a necessary evil if you think through what would happen if our lives never changed.
Imagine your perfect day, where everything is exactly as you want it to be. And now imagine it repeated the next day, and the next, and all the next week. How long would it be before your perfect timeless paradise became absolutely hellish and you wanted out? See, we want that process of change. Think of it this way. Would you really want to be able to keep your parents forever, for never having them die? But the cost would be you could never have any children. We don't want that. We're transitory beings. We want the joy of the new, and the cost is we have to let the old go.
My mother and father have been coming to this spot ever since I was born, to look at the ruined priory nearby and to watch the waves.
I was just thinking how I must have been, what, 2.5 first time I went to the priory?
2.5?
What do you think?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to take you down.
I remember hanging on to those. I remember the feel of the railings being quite rough.
Yeah.
And you'd stand there and you'd see the wave going and you'd see it going at you.
A few months after we filmed this scene, my mother died.
I've actually got lots of photographs of my mum, but the only film I have of her, we shot for this film. And I decided to film her because I realized it would be my last chance, because she was dying. I realized, even as we were filming it, that there I was making a film about how things are transitory and how things have to move on. And here we were, taking a photograph of her, taking film of her, so that somehow I could hold that moment. Illogical as I knew it was, I still wanted to do it. And so it's just the way it's worked out, that this film and the priory and the waves have all become sort of inextricably linked for me.